Alright, I'm about to start this off nice for you guys. Go ahead, go to your settings, go to controller, survival slide button, make sure you have that turned off. Then go to your button layout, have your toggle fire mode to the right D-pad, and then your equip grenade to your left D-pad. It will take some time getting used to, but by doing this, you are now able to go back and start inspecting your weapons or heirlooms again without going to that weird animation after they did that update. So, there y'all go.
In this video, you will learn everything you need to know to become a movement god on controller. Have you ever went up against someone and just based off their movement, you just knew they were a good player? Or see them do stuff you thought only mouse and keyboard players can do? We are going to be going over everything you can do on a controller, how to do the movements effectively, what's actually useful in battle, and some extra movement tips for the ones rocking a scuff controller or ones with paddles. By the way, I do not use a strike pack. I will never use or condone a strike pack because you will never improve if you have a mod that pretty much aims or reduce your recoil for you. The reason is because you'll get used to relying on that and then you'll just never grow or improve as a player. A controller with paddles on the back, however, is useful because it gives you extra buttons to map, like to map either your X, circle, triangle, or square, or if you're on Xbox, it's like X, Y, B, and A, and it's to keep you from taking your thumbs off the thumbstick. If you don't have paddles, you can go to your settings and customize your button layout that still help you keep your thumbs on your thumbsticks. There's players that have their jump button as L1 so they don't sacrifice their aim while jumping. Okay, so starting off with the basics and we'll work our way up to advanced movements. First off, you got the slide jump. Slide jump is extremely crucial to be able to master an effect, and it's also simple to get down once you get it down. All you're doing is just you run, you slide by using your crouch button. I don't know if you have it as toggle or hold, but you should know how to crouch, and then you jump. You can do this as well in fights. If you master this effectively, you can jump up in mid-air, look towards a direction either left or right, and then as you're falling down, hold your crouch button to slide. This will make it extremely hard for your enemies to hit you in the middle of a fight. Also, for the new guys out there that don't know this, holstering your weapons make you run faster. So always have that in the back of your mind if you're either rotating or trying to go towards a team or get away as well. Bunny hopping. I don't do this often. Actually, I really don't do this at all. It's sometimes useful. It's useful if you're getting away. It makes it harder for the enemies to hit you. But the bunny hop, basically what you do is you want to have your crouch button set for hold. You crouch down, hold, press your jump button, and then time it. Every time when you're about to hit the ground, you jump again while continuously holding the crouch button. This is what a bunny hop looks like. Like I said, it's useful if you are trying to get away and you're trying to make yourself a harder target to hit, but other than that, it's really not anything necessary. Okay, now there's strafing and crouch strafing. This is extremely useful when you're in a 1v1 situation up close. You want to hit fire and you want to strafe, which is basically moving side to side. It makes you a harder target to hit, and once you get used to that, you can start crouch strafing. And I would practice this in the firing range on the target. Just basically crouch and strafe. Keep doing it. Keep spamming that crouch button while you're going side to side while focusing on the target. This will help you improve your aim while doing this and also make you extremely hard to hit. This is definitely useful. Alright, now wall jump. Wall jump is useful depending on when you use it and how you use it. It's not something that you really have to do all the time. It's more flashy than anything. But if you're trying to get away, this is definitely something you want to do. It make you extremely hard to hit. And on top of that, people would realize as soon as they see you start doing that, they're like, oh, okay, this guy's pretty good. If I can't get them now, I'm gonna fall back a little bit. They're not gonna ape you thinking that you're not gonna be able to react in time. To wall jump, what you do is you go at a wall at an angle, you slide, you jump, and as soon as you're falling towards that wall, you want to hit the jump button again to bounce off of it and look towards the direction you want to go. Now the no climbing animation. This is extremely useful because if there's an enemy on the other side of the wall, if you climb up the wall normally, you'll get this wall climbing animation that will pretty much hurt you. By the time you get over that wall, they'll already be looking at you and they'll just laser you down. Whereas in this situation, you can pretty much just jump over the wall, still have your gun out, and just laser them down. To do this, you basically run at an angle as well. You slide, you jump. As soon as you hit the wall, you want to look down, jump again off the wall, but continuously go forward with your left thumbstick to give you that momentum to get over on top of the wall. This will take some time to get used to, but once you master this down, I do prefer doing this in the firing range and keep doing it. And once you master this down, you will realize how useful this is in battle. Alright, next out there is some advanced tips for you guys out there that want to try the zipline super jump. The zipline super jump is basically something you can do for a horizontal zipline or a vertical one. We'll start off with this vertical. You want to have your sensitivity pretty high so that way you can quickly turn around and get back onto the zip. If you're not used to it and you don't want your sensitivity high, you can ignore these zipline tips, or you can just watch it out and see how I do this. Basically, you want to interact with the zipline, jump off of it, immediately turn to look at it again. So quickly do a 180. That's why your sensitivity needs to be high. And then quickly spam X again while continuously holding your interact button. So you hold your interact button, you hit the jump button, you continue to hold the interact button, you hit the jump button to jump off of the zip line, turn around, do a quick 180 while continuously holding the interact button, and then grab onto the zip again and then press X to jump off of it. This will make you a harder target to hit on the zip line. Now horizontally, this is extremely hard to get used to. Basically what you want to do is you want to stand to the side of the zip line, you want to hit the interact button and the jump button at the same time, and then hit the jump button again. So you almost want to spam the jump button twice as you're interacting with it as well. If you master this down, you're going to be able to get a super jump, throw your enemies off that it'll be really hard for them to hit you, and then you can just laser them as you're falling down, and you can quickly interact with the zipline again if you want and do it all over again. Really useful for you Pathfinder mains out there, or just anybody that comes across a horizontal zip line and want to just make someone look silly. That's pretty much everything you need to know as a controller player to master movement, and you really don't need anything else. These are just tips that you can use into battle that will actually make you keep up with these mouse and keyboard players. I do hope you enjoy. If you do, hit that like button. Subscribe if you like Apex content, whether it's tips and tricks or just entertainment. And make sure you have your notification bells on so you do not miss any of my upcoming videos. Hope y'all have a great day. Monkey out.
Fucking bye.